Chinese armed robber Zhou Kehua was wanted for offenses that occurred as far back as 2004. He was accused of carrying out numerous homicides and armed robberies. According to different estimates, he is responsible for 8 to 12 fatalities. In 2009, it was claimed that he shot and killed a PLA sentry before snatching his rifle. As a result, he was also wanted on suspicion of committing a terrorist act. From Nanjing to Jiangxia, he perpetrated his crimes across the nation until Chongqing police ultimately shot him to death. Media reports state that Zhou is thought to have committed his first murder in 2004. He had already served 2 terms in prison for theft and carrying weapons without a permit. According to them, he served as a mercenary soldier in Burma before 2004, which accounts for his experience with firearms. He was known by the nickname Brother Headshot because he had a penchant for shooting his victims in the head at close range. Armed with a firearm, Zhou robbed clients leaving a bank in Chongqing on August 10, 2012. He killed a police officer while fleeing the scene after shooting 2 persons dead, 1 seriously injured and 1 at the bank. The crime led to China's greatest manhunt in recent memory, which involved countless police and military personnel. The police located Zhou in Chongqing's Shapingba district 4 days later, on August 14th, and he was fatally shot during a gunfight. A few months after Bo Xilai was sacked, the manhunt began. Before his political downfall and imprisonment in early 2012, the former party boss of Chongqing was well known for his ruthless crackdowns on criminal groups in the city. It has been speculated that the timing of the manhunt was done in part to convince the locals that the security in Chongqing would not deteriorate after Bo was removed from his position. Although several media accounts highlighted how difficult it had been to apprehend Zhao because of his mastery of disguise and survivalist abilities, the fact that it took the authorities nearly 9 years after the first murder to do so sparked criticism for incompetence. Numerous reports said that Zhou was accustomed to live in the mountains and had been seen camped out at a cemetery in Nanjing. He frequently used a pedicab to leave the site of his crimes, avoiding the riskier public transportation system and never staying in motels. He rarely ever used a phone. Photos of a dead body laying face down in blood appeared on the internet shortly after his death. The photographs fueled several conspiracy theories, including one that argued Zhou committed himself, contradicting the official narrative of his death. Others suggested that the dead man in the photograph was a plainclothes police officer who was slain when his colleagues mistook him for the fugitive. Despite the abundance of media portrayals, there does not appear to be a reliable narrative of Zhou's life and misdeeds. Zhang Zhuyan, Zhou's girlfriend, was sentenced to 5 years in prison for concealing stolen property on March 22, 2013.